So this is the second Fat International Ice Race has happened here in the United States. The last time that we were at one was Aspen 2 years ago, and we're there with the Nissan Z, the Safari Edition. Super fun out with the Nismo team and Mobil 1, of course. And this year we brought out the Patrol. So this is the build that we did with Mobil 1 a year ago that you've all seen. So all of these cars are either longtime friends of Mobil 1 or they're very special builds that are debuting here. Like Turk is debuting his car here, which is awesome. We get to see that thing ripping and running. Third time we've had the Patrol out. So we had a King of Hammers. Now we're out here at the Fat Ice Race and we've done a bunch of displays with it. This will be one of the first performance events that we've done with it, especially on ice. This event is very much dominated by Porsches. You'll see a ton of them all weekend long. And they were definitely the same favorite when we're out in Aspen. The fastest cars on track. I was the fastest front engine rear wheel drive car, which was pretty cool. I was stoked on that. It was pretty tough to keep up with those Porsches on studded tires.
Out of all the cars here today with Mobil 1, which one would you pick? And you can't pick your own.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think I have the only Nissan here. I mean, Turk's car is super sick. I like it because it's like a bit of a heritage build. It's not just like a new current model. So that's pretty rad that he did that Celica the way that he did. Obviously these Porsches are insane. Swartz right here is incredible. I would probably go for Swartz right here. That thing is cool. Yeah, this is Andy's car, old buddy of mine. What's cool about it is it's like built like race specs. It's got like motorsport grade engine harness, chassis harness. All the lines are like, you know, turned down nuts, XRP, crimp lines, all braided. Like built very proper for a little fun show car, if you will. But we're gonna see what it can do out here. It's gonna get real sideways on those tires, just like the Patrol. You know, just like our drift cars got these brushless fans right here in the back, pulls air from the bottom. And when you look underneath, it's like same thing, like everything's like bulkheaded really nicely.
Oh, we did it! You can do the honors.
Me? Oh, come on, this is your car. Well, I'll help you out. You're filming.
Ooh.
Heck yeah. This thing is cool. We heard it coming in.
It sounds so good.
It sounds good, yeah. I love a good hood dump.
Dude, same.
Yeah, I just peeked out underneath. It looks like everything's tight, ready to go. Oh, heck yeah. You know I'm in love with any Nissan.
Dude, we did this in 28 days.
I was going to say, this thing, I feel like it was a quick one.
Not even from having the parts for it. Yeah, you gotta lean on it. Or slam it.
Just
Harder.
making sure. So funny. Patrol's the same way.
Now I will say, maybe next time I'd at least prefer 60 days, but we're here. This is known as being the Baby Godzilla. This was a homologation car. They race these in WRC in Group A, and these things are stout. They're built, transverse mounted, SR20, all-wheel drive. This thing frickin' rips, and it's cool to be able to build one and bring it here to Fat this year.
It's one of my favorite cars you have. But you know, a lot of people say that. Yeah. Now it just needs like 3,000 horsepower like it's in Dubai.
honestly, to just get it sideways, bro. Be honest, bro. I bought this car, I want to say about a year and a half ago, and I've been so busy I ain't really been able to take it where I want to take it. We here on the ice, so it's about to be amazing, bro. I'm too excited.
Hell yeah, have a good time, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back in California after the Fat International Ice Race, and it was a blast. Yes, it was cold, but there was such an amazing collective group of people that were there, and not just in the motorsport space, but all forms of athletes. We saw Olympic athletes out there, musicians, artists, you name it, they were there. It was definitely a very, very cool experience, and of course, we brought out the Nissan Patrol. It was a bit of a showstopper. People were super stoked to see it because it was very, very different than some of the other rigs that were there, and it is such a one-of-a-kind vehicle. So we just had that hood popped open, and everyone could see the TB48, and they just loved the sound of it. Got a lot of compliments on how good it sounded. Of course, how it looked. We got that Mobil 1 retro-looking livery on there still. Really fit the vibe. It was bright, stood out. So definitely want to thank everyone that helped us get there. You know, XComp, we put the XTs to the test out there on the snowy, icy conditions, and yeah, we ended up getting top 5, and we weren't even fully studded like these other guys. So definitely hats off to them for building a killer tire that can keep up with a full stud in an ice rink. Mobil 1 bringing us out there, and we had that amazing shoot on Thursday with the entire team, and got to see some of the old friends, some new friends, and even some new builds. It was cool to get everybody out there. Amelia having her new Nissan Pulsar, such a cool little rig, and you know, they got it together, got it fired, and got it out on track. She had a pretty solid finish too. I think she got 5th as well in her class, the forward class. They went full studded on Saturday, so they picked up a lot of speed. Got that thing tuned up and definitely running a lot better on day 2, only being the 2nd day ever in the car. So nice work out there. And our whole Optima family was out there as well. Really cool to hang out with not only the team, but also Chris Forsberg out on track, and even after the track out at the little after parties that Ice Race was throwing on. It's definitely cool to get back together with that whole family too. And Nissan had a huge team out there as well, covering the whole event. Check out their Instagram. They have really, really cool retro vibes going. They brought out a bunch of old VHS-C cameras and gave it that nostalgic look and feel. So I've been super pumped about the content that they're putting out. I probably have one of those cameras somewhere. We literally used to strap them to our cars. That's how we filmed the Drift Line's Bad as Hell video. We just had all these little handy cams just strapped to the cars, because this was literally before GoPros existed. So definitely bringing back some old feels with that one. They did a killer job, and then we even wrapped up the entire weekend by doing another shoot with Mobil 1 over on an ice hill. More about that later. But yeah, we had a private frozen road that we got to go and just mob through some court. We basically made our own little ice race. So kind of changing the atmosphere away from the track, and more so ripping through the woods on the side of a mountain. So we'll show you guys that one soon. But yeah, thanks again, and can't wait for the next one.